Hey there, Jaimi Gray here with AfterBuzz's mini spotlight once again. I have a special guest in the studio, Aubrey Miller. Yes, stay tuned.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Hey there, and we're back. It is AfterBuzz's mini spotlight series. Hello to all of our viewers, our listeners. I am Jaimi Gray, and I'm here with the fabulous, ever so charming Aubrey Miller.
Hi.
Hey, welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome to the home of AfterBuzz.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Excited to be here.
What did you do today? What did you do earlier today before you came here?
Hung out with some family.
Okay.
Grabbed a bite to eat. Just enjoyed my day.
I'm sure it was a vegan bite. Heard
Of
a lot about
course.
your vegan journey, which has been your
Yes.
whole life.
Yes.
We're going to talk about that.
Awesome.
We're actually going to get to know a lot about you. So you have done a lot of different works. Like you've been on Austin and Ally, which is on Disney Channel.
Yes.
You've also been on Fresh Off the Boat, Shameless. We reviewed an episode here.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
I still have that review saved to my phone because it was so sweet.
That is
And I
awesome.
actually watched it the other day. And I
You
was
did?
Like, yes. And then I was like, oh my gosh, wait, I'm going to meet them. And so
Yeah.
I got very excited.
Wow, it's like we're honored to meet you. You're excited to be here.
Aw,
That's like
yes.
it's just so many feels here. But again, welcome since it's your first time here. Now, one of the biggest shows that you are on that we want to talk about is on Amazon Prime.
Yes.
It's in its third season, and it's called Just Add Magic. It's super cute. I got to see the show, and you play a character named Hannah, right?
Yes.
Okay, tell us about the show. Tell us about your character.
So the show's about three best friends who stumble upon a magical cookbook in one
Okay.
of the girls' grandma's attics. And the girls don't know that it's magic at first. They just really love baking together. And when they find this cookbook, they're like, "Ooh, here's a bunch of new recipes for us to try out." And once they start baking, they start to notice weird things happening. And as the show progresses, we have the past protectors. Kelly's grandma being one of them, Mama P, a store owner in town, a cafe owner, and Miss Silvers, who is like the creepy woman around town that you kind of don't want to overcross.
Right.
And
There's always
so,
one.
yeah, right. Ends up becoming our mentors throughout the series and kind of teaching us about the book and what they went through with it. And it follows us going through all of our magical adventures and solving the mystery behind this ancient cookbook.
That's so cute. And it's so, because I've seen a few of the episodes, I've seen how cute it is. Definitely a lot of mystery. And I liked it because it can get the fans who are really, a younger audience, but to get them to get in the kitchen and to get them into the show as well. So I also love to cook. I know you and I also spoke about how you like to cook as well with your
Yes.
vegan meals. But before we even get into that, not only are you an actor, you are a dancer as well.
Yes.
You're doing a lot. So with dancing, tell us about that. You've been dancing since you were very young.
Yes, I've been dancing since I was 3 years old.
Wow.
That's always been a huge passion of mine. It's always been a part of who I am, and I know no life without dance.
Yeah.
And dance actually is what got me into the acting world. I booked the Fresh Beat Band on Nick Jr. as a dancer.
Yeah.
And they gave me lines, and I just fell in love with the television side of the industry. And now I'm over in that world while continuing my love of dance.
Yeah, so you're doing exactly what you want to do, what you love to do. But that was your first audition for that show, right? That was on Nick
Yes.
Jr.?
Yes.
That's incredible. But it's like, I think, a lot of people that are your age or younger, when they're trying to get into the industry, of course, it's not always that easy.
No.
Is there anything that maybe during your career or the very beginning of it that took some time to get used to? Any parts of it?
I was really thankful, and I'm really thankful, and I was really blessed with the situation that I came in with. I booked the Fresh Beat Band, and everything just kind of flowed after that, which I know is most certainly not the circumstances for most people. So I feel very fortunate.
Yeah.
And after that, I had the privilege of dancing on The Voice, which was a blast.
Yeah. That's girl, you're killing it.
Thank you.
Killing it, and only 17.
Yeah, and then
Wow.
after that, I got into my work on Austin and Ally and Sam and Cat, Shameless.
Yeah.
And then it's just
And the list goes on.
gone on
And
from there.
it'll continue because you're young, so
Thank
you have a
you.
lot ahead of you. So speaking of that, so with your dancing, I got to even see some of your own dance moves on YouTube, where you have your dance videos, but you also have your new single called
Yes.
"Crossing My Heart." I practice it. Hold on.
I love it.
It's crossing my heart. You gotta teach me. What is it?
Okay, so you kind of like cross over.
Okay.
Like crossing.
Crossing.
Why am I forgetting my own verb? Okay, and then it switches hands, so you cross with your right hand,
Okay,
and then you
left
go,
hand.
and then cross.
Cross. I said,
Yeah.
crossing my heart.
Yeah, there you go.
So, like, if you need a background vocal,
I know who to call.
Listen, I'm right here, okay? So, right here. But that's awesome. So, tell us
Thank
about
you.
just working on set, because I did, not that I was being a stalker, but I was, of course, looking you up, and you've done other music videos that I've seen.
Yes.
So, you got some pipes there.
Thank
You know,
you.
I'll be honest, when I was younger and I would see, like, kid stars, I'm like, okay, so can they really sing? But she can, guys. She has vocals. She has the dance moves.
Thank you.
So tell us about like set and preparing for this music video.
Yeah, it was a really exciting experience. I got to work with a lot of incredible people. When I was pulling together this video, I was like, okay, I know who I want.
Yeah.
I want the best, and I want this, done how I want it done. And so I was able to call in Kevin and Dee Wynn, who are incredible choreographers, and Kevin actually danced in BTS's Singularity video.
Ooh.
So I was like, oh my gosh, hey! So we had a lot of fun, and they created the choreography and helped me with the vision behind the song. I had an incredible camera crew over at Vibrancy, which was amazing, and I was able to direct my video,
Wow.
which was an amazing opportunity for me. I really enjoyed that. Had great backup dancers, and the whole experience was just amazing.
That's awesome. I love
you.
hearing stories about that. I'm sure you will never forget moments like that.
No.
And you'll have more music videos as well.
Yes.
I'm sure.
Yes.
So you had mentioned BTS. So for those of you who do not know BTS, they are a K-pop band. I am late to the scene when it comes to K-pop. Now we were talking about this. You are a huge K-pop fan.
Oh,
and
yes.
she also speaks Korean.
I do.
You do? Spit a little Korean at
All right.
me.
I'll do my introduction.
Okay. You got it.
Okay, thank you. 안녕하세요. 제 여러분, Aubrey Miller 7살입니다. 나는 미국 배우이다. 어떻게 지내세요? 만나서 반갑습니다.
Silent claps. That is amazing.
Thank you.
And so she was trying to practice with me some Korean. I'm getting there. And I know that you, of course, are so obsessed with it. So back to BTS. So K-pop, what even started this obsession with K-pop? Why should I listen?
So what started my obsession with K-pop is a friend of mine had asked me if I had ever heard of it or had ever heard of BTS, and I said no. This was many years ago, by the way. And so I was like, no, I've never heard of K-pop. What is that? And she said it was Korean pop music. And I was like, okay, cool. I mean, talent's talent. I'm down.
Yeah.
Whatever language it's in, like, if they're good, they're good. I'm down for it.
Yeah.
So she pulled up a music video for me to watch, and I was like, they dance.
I'm in.
You didn't tell me they dance. So I was like instantly drawn in by the choreography, the aesthetics of the music video, the production quality, the guys themselves, and the vocals, everything was just so appeasing to me, and I instantly felt this like connection with it, which was amazing.
I mean, I could see why. Now also shout out to BTS because they did just recently win a Billboard Music Award.
Top group and top social artist 3 years in a row.
They're coming for those big boy bands like, NSYNC, which was my fave.
Yeah.
I know it's not K-pop, but it's like there will never be another NSYNC. But I get it. One Direction is another great band as well. So I think it's great to have bands from outside of the country come in and just kill the scene. I love
Absolutely.
it. So another thing that we talked about was our love for anime. So this is how we have a similarity because anime theme songs, they're lit.
They're
Some
so
of them
good.
are so good. The ending ones, the slow ones, the fast ones, all of them. I'm guilty of downloading some. And so I can understand where you come from when you're saying, I may not know what they're saying, but it sounds good and I like it. Downloaded, got it.
Yeah.
So I get that. So I think it's really cool that you are so into that.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
Thanks.
Now, just kind of coming full circle with Just Add Magic where you're cooking, and then you told me, of course, with your own vegan lifestyle that you cook as well. You've been vegan your entire life.
Yes.
Do you ever you don't even wonder like what meat is like? You just don't care?
No, not at all. I know no life with it, so I have no desire to try it, but I also know how genuinely sick I would be because I've gone 17 years without that. Like, my body has no idea what that is. So I know that it would be an awful experience for me to try. So that has always, not tempted me as well. But just the overall thought of eating meat has never appeased me.
Yeah.
And my mom is also vegan, so having her support has been great. Yeah, absolutely. So it's just kind of what I've done, and I love it. And I do it for the love of animals and for my own health as well.
Right. Okay. So, and also just for your love of animals. So, Mercy for Animals, you were featured in the 30 Stars Under 30.
Yeah.
High five. Go ahead, girl. So, tell us about that. And, when you were offered that, that's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, that was a huge honor. I saw the article be released, and I saw my name attached to it, and it was a huge honor for me to be able to be incorporated with a cause that does such wonderful things.
Yeah.
And it's, the least we can do for animals, and it meant a lot to me to be able to be a part of that list.
Oh, I would have screamed. Like, you're up there with Miley Cyrus, Ariana Grande, and then you got Aubrey Miller. Like, hey, that's all I gotta say.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm honored, truly.
I literally would have screamed. So congratulations on that. And it's for a good cause. So for me, I will incorporate like vegan, I'll cook like vegan butters and things like that just to make my foods a little bit more vegan. So I can say I cook a mean chili and a mean vegan cornbread. It's vegan. So I use like the soy chorizo from Trader Joe's.
Yes.
Girl. So, okay.
I love cornbread.
Yeah. Oh.
But I have not made vegan cornbread, and this is problematic.
Oh, girl, you don't need anything. All you need is like almond milk, no eggs, use vegan butter, flour, all that good stuff. But mine's good, okay? I might have to give you my cookbook.
Please.
But if you were to convince me to go vegan and you told me you cook, what dish would it be that sends me over? Why should I be, what would it be?
There's so many good ones. I think it just depends on your personal preference. I make an amazing manicotti.
Oh,
which is like,
she's fancy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I recently adapted this recipe, and I'm like, ooh, okay, love this. So it's like stuffed shells with a vegan ricotta and herbs, and it's delicious. So I love that. My mom makes like the best vegan tacos.
Ooh, okay.
So if
Taco Tuesday coming up. Invite me over.
Love that.
Just let me know. Also, before we even wrap up, I have to mention this. So you were telling me about PETA and also your anti-dissection program. We were going in about this subject because in schools, if you guys remember, or even now, where, you had to dissect frogs or whatever it might be. Just talk about that really quick.
Yeah, so I've been very fortunate to do a lot of work with PETA, and we have recently come up with a anti-dissection campaign. Okay. And I'm very excited to be a part of it, and it's to stop dissection in schools because, like we were saying earlier, these frogs don't die of natural causes.
Yeah.
It is specifically for dissection, and it is so unfortunate. And it's not just frogs that are being dissected. So many other animals are also harmed in this process. But there are so many like incredible online alternatives that provide an even more in-depth educational experience. So that's been our campaign lately.
Yeah. That is awesome. I love that you are doing so much, just beyond, your career. You're putting yourself into the community, helping out animals.
Yes.
You're making me proud.
Oh, thank you.
I'm really excited for you, for your future, what you have in store. So, again, make sure to check out Just Add Magic on Amazon Prime. Also, Crossing My Heart music video, which is on YouTube right now. Check that out as well. So anything else that, we should mention or that we should bring up?
I think we covered.
You think we covered all of it?
Yeah,
I think so
we
too.
did.
Okay. Well, let people know where they can find you.
Sure. So on my Instagram, you can find me at official Aubrey Miller. Yeah. My Twitter is Aubrey K Miller, and my YouTube channel is just my name, Aubrey Miller.
There we go. And guys, mine is also just my name. You can find me on Twitter at It's Jaimi Gray or on Instagram at Jaimi Gray. Aubrey Miller, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Thank
You're
you.
so sweet.
Bye, guys.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.